Interventions we've tried. Multi-generational workarounds for the student loan debacle. Interventions for college access and completion. In December 2024, the Brookings Institute reported on 2 decades of research on interventions taken after consumer protections were removed from the student loan financial product. Comprehensive student support is most effective, but complex and costly, and so hard to sustain and scale up. Once on campus, navigating academic, financial, and other requirements is challenging. Any number of financial or personal challenges can throw a student off track. Interventions that serve populations who lack alternative sources of support are the most effective, though impractical and fragmented. vSource is a virtual advising program that has helped, but not with enrollment. Traditional advising and coaching demonstrated modest positive effects. They must be well implemented, so they vary substantially depending on the setting. Coaches represent a resource cost. Everything about college is too complex. The vast majority of the interventions reviewed targeted students from lower income families and/or who identify with historically excluded racial and ethnic groups, so they could provide missing equitable opportunities. Developmental education, DE, refers to coursework designed to help academically unprepared students reach college-level proficiency in math, reading, and writing. But even law school students face preparation challenges. Students with developmental coursework needs have low degree completion rates, so improving developmental education has been an active area of research. In the CUNY START program, students complete developmental requirements in reading, writing, and math before starting an associate's program. The program increased degree completion by less than 5%. In learning communities, small cohorts of students co-enroll in 2 or more linked courses, at least one of which is a developmental English or math course. Only modest effects on progress was found. Upward Bound, Talent Search, and Student Support Services, TRIO, has since expanded to 8 programs, including several variations of the original initiatives. The federal government currently invests more than $1 billion per year in TRIO programs. Giving students access to college-level coursework has emerged as a potential strategy for increasing college access and completion. Several approaches have been taken, like early college high schools. Effectiveness is difficult to determine, and there are negative side effects. Performance-based scholarships, PBS, condition a monetary reward on meeting specific academic benchmarks during college, such as maintaining a minimum GPA or completing a required number of credits. Award amounts generally range from a few hundred to several $1,000s per term. The scholarships have modest impacts on persistence, credit accumulation, and degree completion. It is important to balance incentives. Communities have adopted promise programs with varying designs, guaranteed free tuition at any public college or university on a place basis. They also provide early, clear information about college affordability. College quality matters. Minimal academic requirements show the best results. Information and reminders are insufficient but valuable support strategies. These pep talks are low-cost interventions. Some students struggle with time management, especially balancing work and school, and many need to develop academic skills they didn't gain in high school to be successful in college. There may be a pool of students who are primarily held back by missing pieces of information, such as FAFSA deadlines, SAT registration procedures, or guidance on identifying suitable colleges. Low-cost information interventions can successfully induce students into higher quality institutions when perceived rather than actual financial barriers are the primary constraint. The Expanding College Opportunities (ECO) intervention and the Hale Scholarship do so at low cost, but they are new and low scale. Overall, encouraging students to attend the highest quality institution for which they are academically eligible is a promising strategy. But this strategy only works for students with access to high quality, affordable options. The influential H&R Block study demonstrated that providing information alone was insufficient. Successful interventions needed to actually complete the FAFSA form with families. Summer MELT interventions, Expanding College Opportunities, ECO, Life After High School, and the New Hampshire Coaching Intervention also try to provide information. Nevertheless, college students must jump over these process hurdles multiple times, including throughout graduate school. Ongoing advising, regular therapy, appears necessary because more students face a series of potential obstacles rather than a single decisive barrier. Guidance to higher quality colleges have promising long-term outcomes, but the colleges have to be able to enroll more low-income students. Many institutions, particularly community colleges and less selective public four-year colleges, do not have adequate resources to support their enrolled students effectively. Although concern about enrollment disparities among academically similar learners motivates many access interventions, it is notable that disparities in academic preparation are the primary driver of racial, socioeconomic status, SES, and gender disparities in college enrollment and completion. Consider bottom line. BL appears to increase completion by inducing students to attend higher quality colleges, a promising strategy. It is similar to the Buffett Scholars Program. Financial aid and college processing is a complex barrier. Complexity controls effectiveness. College pricing has become less transparent over time, as many institutions have increased the sticker price, but also provided more financial aid based on both financial need and academic merit. Resource constraints are a barrier to all impactful approaches. Completion rates are more costly than typically available funding for colleges. Carrots, incentives, are costly. and participation requirements can be barriers. Flexible cash as incentives needs to be tested. Research cost reductions for support. Put technology to work. Reforms to simplify and clarify are difficult. Make research on how to overcome the barriers a top priority. Students should make sure they can pay before they apply and make sure information is trustworthy. Coaches should research how to communicate the information and get school pricing policy changed. Potential changes have not been explored enough. Completing college is more difficult and complex than enrolling in college. Students might veer off track for a variety of reasons, and programs that offer services and support across domains are able to address a broader range of issues. The ASAP/ACE model, Viking Roads, and ASAP Replication, Project Quest, and VITA, all programs designed to help students complete local labor market aligned degrees or certificates, have succeeded, but are costly. MAPS is a technology-enhanced advising program developed by Georgia State, but positive impacts were only found for the program in the original Georgia State setting and only for secondary outcomes. Invest a lot of time and money to reduce disparities based on race, ethnicity, socioeconomic status, and gender. It's worth it for everyone. Those who complain have enough time and energy to complain. Perhaps time provided by insomnia,